Howdy. Got this here combination lock. All right. Mess with these lights a little bit. Get this up and going. I was hoping to have that closer. Wonder if I could change the angle of that. Yeah, that's not it. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that zooms in for everybody. Hopefully. Oh, nice. So I can actually move this back out of the way a little bit. And then just zoom in. Hopefully that looks okay to you guys, gals, everyone else. All right, so it's got the combination on the back. 11, 29, 10. We could use that to open it, I suppose. But, I mean, there's a lot more fun ways to do it, I guess. I like to just go to the last number. Give it a good... There we go. Pops right open like that. Flip that back around over here. What's up, Stu? Howdy, brother. But we got something better in store for this. Diamond wire. And that right there is what's going to make this interesting. A couple different versions from Hard Case Survival. See what happens. Alrighty. Oh, what's everyone else up to today? On this fine Super Bowl Eve. Everybody's getting ready for the big day tomorrow. Doing their stuff. I'm gonna just fire up this here tablet so I can watch the chat over there. Got some new chips in too. Pretty excited about that. Oh, that's the wrong box. Where's the box with the... Got the diamond saws here. Diamond wire. Whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's what's up. Got some new Pyro Panda poker chips. All right, well, let's get to the title of this. This here is Diamond Wire. You can find it on Hard Case Survival. The link is in the description. We're going to try sawing. As you can see, I've already put a little groove in there. You can check it out on one of my other shorts and videos the other day during the unboxing. So I want to see what this can really do. Can we actually cut all the way through this shackle with these? Move this into the background here. Or will it not succeed, you know? I wonder. Zoom in a little bit more. Does that look all right to everybody? Decent view, whatnot? Hopefully. So if I had a slightly better camera, this would look a little nicer for you guys. And gals. Can't forget that. I mean, it's kind of like a file. You can see already it's got nice little metal filings building up there. I mean, or it's from this, right? Unlikely, but I try to rotate as I use it. I probably should put some gloves on for this. Might make it a little easier. Look at that already. That's a pretty defined notch there. Looking pretty cool. We'll switch it up to the slightly bigger diamond rod. I want to zoom out because I feel like this zooming in thing is screwing with my camera or something. Maybe not. Anyone else ever try something like this with a file or some kind of sawing technique? Just curious. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can do it like, I don't know if maybe I can do it like this in hand and actually do something. I don't know. That's awkward. Does not work out too well. Oh, we're making some progress here. Starting to get some metal shavings building up there. What's up, Dot Socks? Howdy. Welcome, welcome. I'm just going to keep sawing away for a while and see what happens. It's like the knife sharpening videos, except for you're cutting something instead. I mean, look at that pile of shavings there, though. That's starting to build up. We're getting a nice groove in there. Oh, yeah. We're getting there. We're freaking getting there. That's got a nice... If anybody wants to give me a palm reading while we're at it, just let me know what my future holds. Actually, or don't. I might not want to know. That might scare me if I knew. All right, let's see. We're going to go over here real quick. Can't seem to find the live right now on the tablet. That's odd. Hey, what's up, Newhouse? Using some diamond rod or diamond wire to try to slice through this bad boy. Why is it not showing up over here? Odd. Technological stuff just always be frustrating me. I should be able to look out. There it is. Okay. Now I can see the chat on the bigger screen here. We're going to cut this thing. I'm telling you. It's going to happen. Maybe I'll zoom right in on it. See how it looks. I don't know. I guess this is where I'm seeing, and the camera is mounted to the table that I'm using here, so it's probably shaking a little bit. Hey, what's up? We got somebody new here, Jackie Sims. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to cut this lock in half with this diamond rod. What are you doing, bro? Oh, that's what's up, Newhouse. You got your challenge coins in. Can't wait to see that challenge, and definitely gonna be getting me one of those coins. You know that. There we go. We're getting some nice progress there. Some slicey dicey action. About half the thickness of that rod so far. Flip that around. Let's keep going. Sorry, I didn't realize I was a little low on the screen and the frame before earlier. We will cut this bad boy, though. It's gonna happen. Right, Newhouse? I mean, if I didn't, I'd be slacking, bro. I was trying to do a whole EDC video earlier, and decided to do this instead, but the remnants of it are over here. Bunch of gear, other stuff, outdoor stuff, survival things, some new handcuffs. Maybe that's what I should be doing, is doing this while handcuffed. Now that would probably rattle around too much. Look at that. That thing's getting there. I mean, we'll see. I bet within a half an hour, if I was actually constantly staying at this thing would be smoked right in half. We're going to start exposing it to some new surfaces here. Oh, yeah, I hear the sound difference. Catching on that engraving there, too, I think. Starting to get a nice notch there. I'm going to go to the smaller, thinner one for a second. See what that does. Expose it to the outside here. Oh yeah, you can see the difference. You can see the little notch right in the front there from it. Nice. I think that this bigger one, the thicker one, I really think this one works better. So that's what we're using here, is these diamond rods. They're not very big, but you can tell they're embedded and epoxied with some type of material holding those diamonds on there, and works as a beautiful abrasive. I mean, look at the pile of metal shavings here from them already. That's pretty legit. For $6 a rod over at Hard Case Survival. Can't really beat that. Cannot beat that. I'm going to put some serious pressure here and see what happens. I'm losing grip on it. Wow. I apologize if that was shaking the camera too much, but that just made a drastic difference. Hitting it like that. Whew. Hey, PW. Using some diamond wire here to slice through the shackle. Been on, what, 14 minutes off and on sawing, already that far in. I just went at it pretty intense there for a second, so yeah, need a breather. Now we're at it again. Rotate that back. Here, we'll flip the lock around. So when we get the back, we got, some nice fresh exposed stuff, or non-exposed stuff in the back, but you can see there kind of the true depth of it. It's definitely starting to cut it. Oh man, I let you guys figure out my combination again. Darn it. I mean, by the time we're done with this, there ain't gonna be nothing left to worry about here. I might have to put a glove on this hand here in a second. It's starting to dig in pretty good. It's not, I'm holding it like this, but right here on this finger, that's starting to get pretty tender. But look at all that metal there. Yeah, heavy metal. Woo! That's what it's all about. Trying to find a glove here real quick. Oh, there we go. This one will work. I suppose that should be all right. Should have probably safetied up to begin with. Yeah, max flex. Oh, that's a lot better. I mean, you wouldn't have these luxuries, I guess, if you were trying to do this out. Try to get this in focus a little better. What you been up to lately, PW? Any new lock adventures or explorers in the future? Nice little pile there. We're going to move it to a nice clean spot so we can really see. I'm going to freaking hit this thing. I'm putting some pretty serious pressure on there now. Nice. Nice little pile there already. Let's check in. A little update. I just do it like this, new house. I go to the N code, 10. Grab this bad boy. Oh, hold on. There you go. And just give it a good pull. They just pop open. Oh, I even opened that on 11, I guess. Or it jolted afterwards. Let's check that out with that. I'd say we're almost a quarter of the way through. Old time and patience. Nice little pile here. Have to clean that up later. This freaking light. Something is going on with one of these lights. There we go. Is that better? Maybe not. There we go. That's better. What do you say, my hand isn't hard enough, new house? I'll karate chop the shit out of that lock. Yeah! Take that. My lock won't even see what was coming. So before I was rotating these diamond rods or wire, I just been using the same surface there just to see if it, wears down or beats up. So far, seems pretty good. Doesn't matter how you do it, what area, how long. That stuff seems to be on there pretty good. I know this is a heck of a workout. I was not expecting that, but we're going to keep trucking along here. I I feel like slow, steady, even pressure, though, is where you're really going to win on this one. Alright, I do have to give that a second. My hand's starting to cramp up. I could clamp this in the vise, I guess, but I'm afraid of that. And I got the bigger one up here. The Becky style vise. That's getting there, though. That's pretty impressive for a little tiny 1/8 inch thick diamond rod. Almost the thickness of the wire there at the moment. Sawzall all day, yeah. Zippity doo dah. Like I said and showed, I just pull them open. I don't even need to, cut this. I'm just doing this for fun. Yeah, we're getting closer to about 1/3 of the way through now. Gonna start to make some progress here. I'm gonna try this smaller one for a while. I didn't think it worked as effective, but I guess I didn't really give it much of a chance either, so let's give the little guy a chance, see what he can do. Sometimes there's a lot of fight in them little guys, a little fight, a little might, a lot of might. It's like dynamite. Wow. A lot of power in a small package. So what's anyone else up to tonight? You guys aren't, spending even just trying to saw through a freaking lock shackle, are you? Yeah, no, the bigger one definitely works better. Well, I mean, this has its purpose too, I guess. It does make a different notch. I do see that. But I think the bigger one here, this one is more effective. So if you're ordering, but I guess it all depends on what you're trying to, apply it towards. And oh, that stinks, PW. Hope you feel better soon. That's never fun at all, dealing with that. Not fun at all. I feel like there's like a weird blur or smudge or something on the camera. Use my shamag here to clean it off. There we go. It's a little better. All right, I gotta give myself a couple seconds here. That thing was starting. My hands get crampy, and anyways, I got arthritis, stuff like that going on, so gotta give that a second. Got to give that a second. But it's getting there. I mean, that's pretty sick. Oh, you talking about some of these new ones I just got in here? New house? Just got these bad boys in. Just got these ones in. And then today, I was waiting for the new magnets to come in. So, yeah, I got some cool new stuff there. And then we also have some new Panda poker chips. Along with, hold on, I'm not done yet. I am not done yet. Been getting a bunch of samples for a while now. Ow. That hurt. I don't know what the hell I just did there, but also have some of these bad boys. Some of these new Panda stickers here. So I've been expressing the Panda merch. The first batch of everything is going to Humboldt. Just throwing that out there. But you will be next in line. And then I have some other Shackleman related stuff. Some smaller Shackleman ones, some Clippy stickers, some bigger ones, some Shackleman magnets as well, which awesome will look pretty cool. So we got the Clippy ones. I'm gonna try to do bigger orders of all these, but I was just doing little samples from Sticker Mule to see how I like the different sizes, all the different stuff, see how it worked out. And that's the magnets, the Shackleman magnets. So yeah, I don't have a lot of everything to go around to everyone, but yeah, I know you don't have much gear and stuff like that yet, so I'm gonna try to get you some of that swag there, good sir. I'm not gonna try to, I'm gonna. But these were the last ones I was waiting on, these magnets here. So now I'll hold off for a little while. I wanted to get some extra stuff for the giveaway, just because I had given away all my other prior stickers and things like that. So I wanted to have some extra stickers, some new stuff to do with the giveaway. So also going to be extending that to the end of February. I feel like, I'm already partway into the month. Might as well give everybody a little extra chance. Anybody that's missed out yet, hasn't done an entry, and be able to, extend that a little longer. And also gave me a chance to get these last minute little items in, things like that. The poker chips, I had a slight issue, had to get a reprint. So that held me back about a week getting a reprint on these. And, yeah, so, it happens. But I couldn't give out or do a giveaway without poker chips, and I want to do some new ones. So it worked out pretty good where I got a good amount here. But it was weird. You can see the first ones have like rough edges, really unfinished, sharp. These ones are like tie-dye, like two-tone almost. I don't know what went on. And then these are other poker chips. I got a bunch from Bando, some other ones, but these are other chips from members that around the community that sent me to pass along, stuff like that. So I'll be tossing some of these in with the giveaway. I like to be able to do that for people when I can, like a little hub and pass stuff along. And all right, let me get these stickers here back in their respected homes. I got them made at Chip Lab, PW. chiplab.com. They've been really great. These are all the poker chips I have for members in the community, and also ones of my own. And they all are really nice. Not all these are made at Chip Lab. These ones are from Random Gym, so a company in the UK, a lot different. It's not a sticker on there. It's actually printed on. I really like those ones. Those are freaking beautiful. I'm sure they cost them an arm and a leg, but you can tell they're always really nice finish. A lot of these are all Chip Lab ones, and the ones in the back are our Shackleman ones and my Not Too Dead ones. And some are clay, some are composite, but they're all been really good quality. I've placed about 8 orders with them, never had an issue with quality control until recently. And they did send me a reprint, but then they didn't package it with any material in there, so it got slapped around, it got dinged up. And it's a reprint. You think they would take a little extra care to make sure it was done correctly. And she's like, oh, I apologize, but it's just, in the end, it was kind of frustrating because I wanted them for the giveaway. They were supposed to be here before the end of the month, and then the whole reprint thing, and then all that was just like, yep, nightmare. But it happens. It's the nature of the game. What's up, Nola? We got a new guy in town, Nola. Better back off. Butter cookies coming for your throne. The butter cookie. Butter cookie. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. The guy right there, I tell you, he takes his butter cookie serious. He don't mess around. It's like the old Butterfinger commercials. Don't lay a finger on my butter cookie. mofo, or we're gonna have some problems. This thing is crunchy and gritty and all sorts of gnarly. Speed mode. Oh, we're getting so close, but so far. That is pretty impressive, though. I still can't believe that. That a $6 item can be that effective. You're cutting through a hardened steel shackle. I mean, it's Chinese hardened steel, so take that for what it's worth, everyone. Man, that's freaking exhausting. Tell you what, that is no joke. Might have to abandon that one for the evening. That's still pretty crazy. I should almost start it from the other side. Let's see if I can't just give it a nice little thump and break that shackle in half. That's where I think the sear wire would work even better. I gotta try that stuff. Starting to cut through there. We're getting some action. The sweet sounds of the saw. Sure my phone doesn't do. Usually my phone doesn't ding when I get messages or anything when I'm on a live. Interesting. Maybe I changed the setting or something. Oh, it was definitely from your new house. I saw the banner pop up. You heathen. No, you're good. I guess I'd probably changed the setting or something by accident. These Apple phones, you know, they're freaking awesome, but they're not so great with other stuff. Man, it's starting to get bound up in there. It's getting deep. Oh, I love Apple phones. They're awesome. Apple watches, Apple phones, Apple pens, you know, like an Apple in general. Like, it just, Apple is awesome, man. Did you guys ever see the videos where I blew up an iPhone with firecrackers, pretty much? Put a couple wise guy crackers underneath it and lit that, so that tells you what I think of iPhones. I mean, I guess the screen cracked and shattered and it still turned on, so I give them that. Like, it still lit up and had a cool firework display on the front of it, or a couple multiple firework displays. Apples do taste great. You like apples? I like apples. This thing is kicking my arse. Talk about hand fatigue, cramps. Busting out this secret weapon now. I wish I could Wish I could do this where I could... I don't have a way to clamp it stationary. Keep it... Oh, it's going to cut right into my hand, though, too. Darn it. Gosh darn it. Man. You can do it, NOTTODEAD. You can do it. If Panda was here, he'd already cut through this thing. You can think it NOTTODEAD. Things I trash. Oh, it's weird. It just like all of a sudden got really loose on the one side. This freaking lock is junk. Fucking thing's about to just fall apart. I'm gonna fall apart before I even get it cut apart. So close. Well, that makes sense, yeah. Well, it's even now before, oh, no, that one side is still, I mean, it doesn't help, I've yanked this shit out of it and jerked it open a few times, so. That's gonna have its effect on there as well. I thought I read somewhere that this one could potentially cut. Okay, it might just be... No, I'm not destroying that, but... I was curious if that was even doing anything. So that is cutting it. No shit. Their FRS saw with the flip out blade there. It just put a nice little notch in the front there. That's pretty impressive that that does that too. The same saw that's on the little belt OSS set, stuff like that, if you guys are familiar with Southern Specialty. Long stroke, slow strokes. I know, but you can only go so long and slow with a tiny bleed. That's what I was doing at the beginning, but you start to get more anxious as you go, and you're like, yeah. Boy, that's freaking making some quick work of that, actually. Has me intrigued. You can find this on Hardkey Survival. Folding razor saw. Ka-choosh. This one's resharpenable. They have it in green and I forget the other color now, with like a razor blade style blade that's not able to be sharpened, but you can resharpen that. Oh, they've had them for a while over on Hardkey Survival. They're $9. Great item. I thought it was pretty freaking awesome. Nice little stealth item. And the saw is a little longer than the OSS one with the black coating and everything. And then with this open, it needs, a little touch up. It's not super sharp, but that thing right there is almost like a straight edge, like an old school. Yeah. I just did a big unboxing from Hardcase, and I did this one as well as their lapel knives. A couple other fire starters they offer, some other stuff, more lockpick things. You might be able to somehow. Let me see. Where's the fold-in pocket? I think you're talking about this one. Oh, wait, no, this one's... You're talking about the other one. That's in my belt. But even that's pretty similar. Almost in size. Yeah, I gotta sharpen this up. Touch it up a little bit. Use my old school Norton sharpening stone. Hold on. Yeah, get a little moisture in there. Oh, well, quite a bit sharper already. I like my old school whetstone. Oh yeah, we're getting there now. Now she's getting slicey. Get some paper. Biggest thing with this is keeping your angle consistent. You kind of do it by sound. You can like tell by the sound of it how much like resistance the blade's getting, if that makes sense, to the contact surface. And if you're doing it the same both sides, it'll have that nice sound like that, I found. Whereas if you turn it too much, or I mean, you'll get so much of a different sound there. Oh yeah. All right. Back to sawing. Got sidetracked there. I use that, and I also use this one here. An old school triple stone. Sucks I dropped this one day, or got knocked off. It took a big old chip out of it. But usually you don't need that aggressive one anyways, unless you really mess the knife up. I use these two, the medium and the fine, the most. But I found this one on a yard sale, an old one, and that top sandstone, whatever it is, that brown, works freaking amazing. Whatever grit that is, works really nice just to retouch up a knife. But I'm old school like that. That's how I've done all my knives. Oh, back to sawing. Shoot, on longer than I wanted to be already. We may jump off here soon anyways. Save this for another adventure. We're getting there. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Well, that's not too shabby. Interesting. Better than I anticipated. I mean, if you got time, nothing else, you're stuck, you got this stuff with you, you're going to likely get out of whatever it is. It's just going to take some time. We've been on, what, 49 minutes? Probably about 20-something minutes of that was straight filing or sawing. The rest was, yabber jabber and taking some rest. Man, it's freaking exhausting. But it's definitely making some good progress. About halfway through now. We're getting there. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Oh, we're definitely the thickness of the saw blade through now. What's up, Rockout? Yeah, it's getting in there nicely. Starting to get a nice groove. Oh, yeah. All right, need another finger break. Spirit fingers. Spirit fingers. Shake the phalanges. Shake the phalanges. Yeah, spirit fingers. Freaking holding that thing like that eats your hand up. Well, metal shavings, though. The shavings of freedom. That's pretty crazy. You can still see the notch in the front, the square groove from the saw on the pocket set. New house dipped out for a bit. He's like going to find that saw. He's like going to hard case, buying that now. Knowing new house, he's got something creative up his sleeve. Oh. What's Rock Out up to this evening? You rocking out? Oh, yeah. It's definitely about halfway, depending on how you look at it. It's funny, I can just see it raining down metal shavings in front of me. It's all over my lap now. Oh man, I beat up my mat. Hopefully those will all puff out. Probably just for me pushing down. Just a cheap Harbor Freight mat anyways. I'm trying to see if I had anything I can set it up on. I mean, I could try to put it up on the lock here, or the anvil. Yeah, magnet will work good to pick all that stuff up. If it's magnetic, I think it's kind of some weird alloy. It's from China. You gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, nothing's sticking to it. But it sticks to this. Barely, though. It's not as much as like something like true iron. This actually might work. Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe. Lock's moving around too much. Gonna go back to the ground here. Actually, we should probably start trying to go from the top. Where's the other one? We're gonna go for this one. This one's like your marker one. It's good to get your starting line going. Imagine these are magnetic. Yeah, just had to try that randomly. Had an odd thought. There we go. Got a nice little groove starting there now. Oh my goodness, I need something to set this on. Let's see, this might work. We're getting there. We are getting there. A little at a time. Problem here is you get such short strokes because you end up hitting the dang lock body. What's up, Bando? Using this here diamond wire. And we're cutting through this shackle. Just about an hour into it. I haven't been sawing the whole time straight, or my freaking hand would have fallen off by now, but I lost the combination to it, so I don't know how to open it, so I unfortunately have to saw it open so I can get it open, because I lost the freaking combination, so kind of sucks. Alright, gotta give that hand a break again. That's the problem when you change angles like that, especially when I use this one. the narrower one, then it just causes a deeper groove there, or like a narrow groove, and then that wider one's got more surface area, so it catches up, and now it's hitting where I use the square saw there to cut through. So it's starting to catch on that a little bit. Scientific research. Hey, a $6 item is already blowing my mind that it's working this well, to be honest. I wish it was just like a little longer, but then again, the extra leverage might cause you to snap it. You know what I mean? So that might not be good either. Oh, this looks like a fresh part of the blade. Oh yeah, she's gripping good now. She's gripping good now. I'm definitely gonna have a freaking callus on the side of my finger here. It's got some nice indents in it. That freaking rod. Digging right in. Later on, PW. Definitely have a good one. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it as always. See, I can barely even saw left-handed. I don't know how you guys are picking locks left-handed. Tried to eat one time left-handed. Stabbed myself in the eye with a fucking fork. Jesus. Think you'd have better control, but nope. Things just go crazy. Man. That thing is whooping my butt. My hands are killing me. Need to get a better locking position on this thing. Well, let's try the vise for a little bit. See how that goes. It's getting crazy up in here. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'll try to turn this maybe a little bit. I think my hand's just about shot. There we go. If I can get a consistent start right here. Oh, I know this. I even looked to see if other companies or Eric or other guys, you know, Eastlands had this color combo, and I've yet to find it anywhere. Darn it. Come on. I can get the freaking thing open now. There we go. Come on. Jam the freaking saw blade in there too hard. Now I can't get it out. There it is. Well, there's going to be, though there is one of these vices, same color combo in my giveaway. So some lucky person, you won't have all the cool keychains and things, but some lucky person will get original Lock Chuck, made by Lock Chuck, Chuck Vice. And then back when I originally got that, I ordered off 3D printing before he merged with Covert Instruments. And I got the stand for the 90A Pro when I did that, handcuffed and whatnot and gutted. And along with it, same kind of similar colors. Got the little mini coin with the pin and tray in the back. And then also, Lock Chuck was kind enough to include the cool pick stand. Most of mine are in cases, so my, I don't know, random ones I make, the rat yoke, some other ones, the Reaper ones, you know, stuff like that. Some bare bones ones I keep in here, but this is the one that started it all, made out of a wiper blade insert, then turned into a handcuff tool. But eventually I'll put some more picks in there. I gotta get one the same color combination for a what do you call it, for tension tools. That's what I really need. Is I got a lot of freaking tension tools now just laying around everywhere. Oh yeah, this thing, it's basically like a hacksaw. We went to that one because it's a little easier at the moment. Let's see if I can finish it off with that one. Problem is you got to keep the shackle closed too, because otherwise this thing is bouncing around everywhere. So you're just, you know, your force is being misapplied and it's not being directed where you want it. Sorry, that stuff was bugging me. It wasn't back in its hole. Now I'm like determined to get this thing. Determined. Now we're getting the meat and potatoes, baby. Yeah. Give her the dinner. Yeah. notch on the top there. Oh. Diamond wire, folks. Go check it out. Hard Case Survival. Links in the description to their website. You'll have to find it yourself. It's under the, I'll give you a tip. It's under the escape and the evade section. Whoo! All right, now we're starting to get somewhere. Good, nice groove all the way around. Cutting in on both sides now. Oh yeah. Oh, vise is loosening up. I hope I don't break the vise. That would make me sad. One more second. Need a break. Boom, bomb, bomb. It's cool too. We put well, it doesn't really show up, but the side of the revolver says "still kicking." Oh yeah. That's what we've been using here. As you can see, it still looks just like it did at the beginning of the video. Thanks, Rock Out. Yeah, I just got that one made up in hollow. Got some samples. Got that one made up as a magnet. Had a little fun with that. Gotta do some spirit fingers again. Get the phalanges moving. Get the blood flowing. Do some grips here. Imaginary punching. Yeah. Anybody ever use something like this? I mean, I know I got some diamond studded files and like needle files, stuff like that, but they're a lot finer. This thing's pretty coarse. I mean, it's, as you can tell, it's pretty abrasive. It's not, it catches pretty good. It's not like a regular needle file with, like, I want to know what they glued it on with. That's a trade secret right there. The diamond dust isn't nothing. It's what they freaking glued that on there with. It's, I mean, that thing and the wire itself or rod, whatever you're using, it's probably just coat hanger, epoxy and diamond, some kind of crazy epoxy, but it's got a slight, you know, curve in it, and I'm trying to bend it back the other way, and that thing does not want to bend. It's pretty sturdy, pretty stout. All right. What's the old saying? Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. Whoa, what is that? Something just glared the crap out of the camera. I know, right? New house is like I had an infrared thing down here or something. Like a, I don't have any of those out right now. That's a. It must have been the sticker, or it caught the lock and the chrome body just right. Odd, very odd. I wish I could give this enough credit to call it a master lock, but it's some made in China one. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what it is. It's cheap. It was $2.50. So that right there says something. We're getting around there though. We're making some headway. We're cutting through this tonight. I'm not stopping until I freaking cut through this. That's been determined now. Hopefully the battery holds up on my phone. I probably should check that here in a second. But we're going to keep sawing a little more. If I get in this and cut through this in less than 2 hours, like I said, and I've been talking and doing stuff in between, taking breaks, that's going to make me pretty happy. Right there. I've been to Bunker Hill, the monument. I've been up in the Monolith Monument and everything down in Boston. Went there back when I used to live in New Hampshire growing up. We went there for a field trip. And the original battle was actually somewhere else different than where the monument is now. The monument is a separate area from the location. When you go to where the actual battle happened and everything, it's not that big of a hill. It's not that profound. It's not like very well defined, but it's still pretty cool. And we walked along part of the Paul Revere Trail and stuff like that. And it was pretty neat to see Ben Franklin's house and other things, and some cool stuff that they have along that route there in Boston. Oh, Bunker Hill. Oh, sorry. Well, I mean, it obviously was based off something that came from somewhere. It's really grabbing the meat and potatoes now. It's getting gritty. Oh man, we're starting to actually make some pretty good headway there. Getting pretty close. Oh, I like sharing that stuff too, New House. Like whenever I go to cool places, and like anytime I go somewhere new, I try to go like check out a fort or some kind of historical thing, whatever state it's in. Try to go check out that kind of stuff. I think it's neat. What's up, G Key Man? If I didn't say hi already, I don't think I did yet. Oh, all right. Need another break. Howdy, Delbert. Yeah, that would suck if I blasted myself. I mean, I'm used to it. I got all kinds of scars. Freaking nice slice and dice right there. Another one down through here. My other hand has a whole bunch more. Oh yeah, there's more cutting and stabbing, and well, that was a close call earlier in the week. It happens when you work with your hands. You get used to it. You get scars all over. Oh yeah, the old traditional wilderness survival is where it's at, man. I got some old school. You might like some of these new house. Oh shoot, I got some old school like wilderness survival guides, books, stuff like that. Um, hold on. Oh, they're sitting right up here too. I got some old school. Jeez, there goes the radio, knocking over the freaking GMRS radio. I got some old Boy Scout books and stuff like that from back in the day, vintage ones. Let's see, this one's, and that's where these are the old tried and true and nowadays almost forgotten methods. That's the guy whose name it was. I have no idea who that was. Trying to find the date on this bad boy. 1967. That's pretty neat. And then I have another one up here that I believe is much older. This one, the old school Scout Field Book. This one's really neat. I always enjoyed breezing through this, checking it out. All the cool stuff in there. And this one dates back much older. Oh, not much older, I guess 1959. But it's in really great condition. I've tried to always... I had this when I was a teenager, and I kept it in that good a pristine condition. I made it almost to Eagle Scout. I made it to a Life Scout. That was pretty close. Oh. All right, back at it. Oh, hold on. Refreshment time. What's up, bro? How's it doing, buddy? Chuck Soup? Anybody else I missed? Let me see. See a couple new people. Oh, yeah, I just started buying some of the manuals, the old replicas. Or replicas of the old ones, different manuals and stuff like that. Army field manuals, guerrilla warfare tactics, things like that. I thought those would be improvised weaponry type ones, things like that could be handy, you know. The world we're growing up in seems more and more questionable day by day. Jeez, I'm broke. That's crazy, man. Oh, the power grid going down is my worst fear. As a electrician slash generator technician, that's something that is on my mind constantly. I went to college and school originally as a diesel tech, so, you know, I have that in the back of my mind, and just, you know, the different methods and things, you know, diesel this, you know, propane, natural gas, you know, gasoline. I've got 4 different generators. I've got a standby one. I've got other ones that run on different types. I got one that's a dual fuel. But, I mean, none of that really does any good if you get an EMP, and that stuff isn't in a Faraday cage or some type of protection. So, I mean, you can be as prepared as you think you want to be, but there's so many things, man. It's like, you gotta be a freaking millionaire, really, or very well off, I guess, to be able to buy a lot of those supplies. We're getting very close. Look at that. Oh, yeah, folks. We're getting freaking close. Yes, I've been doing the same about solar stuff. That's the one thing that I don't have a super amount of knowledge in, but I've been learning more and getting better and more familiar with stuff, and whatnot. A lot of people around us that use the off-grid systems and stuff like that use Outback inverters. I don't know, like I said, if they're a good brand really, or the ins and outs of them. I just know that's the one brand I see a lot. But the batteries is where it gets expensive, and yeah. But I see some really cool setups. Oh, hands cramping again. Yeah, the initial investment off solar can be absolutely insane. Nobody really wants to use lead acid batteries due to the fact of them leaking and things like that, having issues. The weight just adds the fumes, all the extra stuff that comes into play with those. So you're looking at lithium iron or lithium iron phosphate batteries, something like that, and they get expensive very fast. We did some stuff for our boss's father years ago, and the batteries he put in were like, I mean, it's like freaking $70,000 in batteries or something. It is just insane, because all the old lead acid ones started leaking, and the setup was on a second story, so it leaked down through, caused all kinds of structural issues, other concerns, and so he did it right, upgraded to a much better battery system. I appreciate it, Stu. Thank you very much, brother. We're getting there. I'm gonna get this. It's gonna happen. It might be even before you pass out, because I just found a nice, good leverage, new, fresh point on this thing. Yeah, right. Yep. If shit hit the fan, solar farms. Yep. You got all kinds of fun stuff there. They're putting them up all over around me, but a lot of the old infrastructure and grid, unfortunately, can't handle it. So they want to do all these amazing things, but they just can't handle the power output. Hey, hold up, everybody. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, everyone. Little guy who was wandering and upset and trying to find his way in there with mama. Oh, dude, my hands are cramping so bad, bro. I'm determined to get this thing. You should see the indents I was showing on the side of my finger earlier. They're not so bad now with the glove on, but oh, they were digging right in there. Yeah, same thing kind of where I am. Solar's pretty limited, and you got to have backup generators to top off the batteries if you don't have utility power, and then you really need a backup to your backup generators. So you need 2 different generators, because if the main one goes down, you want to have another one there to pick up the slack, which is usually a smaller one, but just enough to top off the batteries, and you can select priority loads and lockouts and things like that, and it can get pretty complex pretty quick. But there's a lot of stuff you can do. I mean, money's the limit, truly. Look at that. It's so close. That thing is, I mean, it's about an 1/8 inch rod there, and that's fitting top and bottom pretty much in there now. That one's fully in. We're getting there. This thing's going down. I thought about that too, throwing it in a drill. Or my Sawzall or something. A drill would probably work too. I don't see why it wouldn't work rotary. I mean, however, that thing's still nice and gritty for $6. Can't beat that. Come on. Oh, I think I've seen those new house. I think I know what you mean. Pretty sure. Haven't seen one in person, but seen them advertised in theory or whatnot, or videos. There's a lot of different ways to harness stuff and create power. Just depends on what's at your disposal, you know, what you have, what's readily available. Yeah, this is the smaller version. And then the larger version is the black one there. Man, I wish I never lost the combination on this. If I didn't lose the freaking combination, we wouldn't have this problem right now. But we're almost through it. We're definitely very, very close. There's not much left there. Don't lose your combination, folks, and you won't be in this predicament. Oh, 4th of July sparkler? I got one of those over here. This is my 4th of July sparkler. You know, the only sparklers I have are 3 feet long. I go big or go home when it's those. We get the big old morning glory ones. Those are fun. And the other thing too, like if we got uneven where it's really buggy out or whatever, those burn for quite a while. You can stick some in the ground around your, you know, where you're sitting or hanging out. and they act like little bug torches or whatnot, smoke screen. They let out a nice layer of smoke there and deters all those little buggers. Oh, we're getting so close. So close. I had my doubts. I didn't think I was going to be able to get it this evening. But victory is imminent. But even once they're cut, will the lock open? That is the question. Will it even open? Will I be able to twist these? Will they fall out? Probably not. Oh. It's like almost like comically thin at this point. Oh, I got cutting blades, grinders. I love the feed locks to the grinders. I've done that before. I did an opal on a master lock with my grinder. Open package, open lock, baby. Ground that thing right in half. Yeah. But this is just kind of for, like Stu said, or somebody said earlier, bando, for scientific purposes here. We're trying to see what the full capability of these tools are, what these diamond blades or diamond wires can really do. Oh shoot, what happened to the diamond rod now? Thought I heard it fall. Anybody see where it went? Pretty certain it fell on the ground. Oh. Oh, not now. We're so freaking close. Ah. I found it. We have retrieved the keys to our freedom. So close. It's almost there. Look at that. Maybe I'll just leave it like that. Just make you guys wait now. He says pause. Pause. Hold. Buffering. And... Oh man, that's so cool. It's like holding on by a thread. Oh, are we doing 100 beers on the wall? 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Take one down, pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh my goodness. All right, one last final break, and then we're going to get this. I promise. I promise. So what do y'all think? How much longer is it going to take to finish this bad boy off? You think we can get it before the phone dies? That is the true question. All right, we're back. All right, 1, 2, 3. What? Who said the combinations on the back of the fucking lock? No way. No way, dude. I lost it. You're kidding me. Are you freaking kidding me? Really? All that for... This is what I get for not being very observant. Jeez, I'm crow. That is ridiculous. Well, we're this close. We might as well finish it up. We're going for it. That's what I'm saying, broke. I never even thought to look on the back. Like, who keeps a combination on the back of a lock? That's ridiculous. This last bit is like the never ending. It just doesn't want to let go. I do have a droid. I was just busting your chops earlier, Nola. I got a crapple tablet that, well, actually it shut off now that I was looking at the chat on, but it's my work one. No, I'm all droid because I got 164 gig card in here. It's almost full again, but you know, that's stuff you can't do with an Apple. They don't have expandable memory storage, things like that. When I first started doing my YouTube channel, I had a 64 gig card in here, filled that up. I mean, I save all my videos and things like that. I'm a weirdo, I guess. Oh, that's so close. So close. You guys got that much vested. Man, think about me. That's freaking, my arm's gonna fall off tomorrow. That's so close. Oh, come on. That's the problem when you stop and then restart, you lose that. Aha! Aha! Woohoo! Aha! Look at that! There it is! So that answers the question. When it pops out, it will open up. Bam! Pretty cool. All from Hard Case Survival. Go check them out. Bam. Oh man, Brooke, you don't even understand it. I got freaking, my hands are hurting in places. This whole side right here is killing me. It's so soft to the touch. That was a sweet, sweet victory right there. I'll have to send that picture to Aaron tomorrow. He'll love it. Love it. Bam. I mean, like I said, I wasn't straight at it, but even still, taking breaks, whatever, less than 2 hours. That's pretty freaking impressive. Even though it is China hardened steel. Who knows what it is, but yeah. Would have been the longest Super Bowl ad ever. Make you all dizzy now. I still can't believe that. That's pretty cool. I was very skeptical. I thought, most abrasives, things like that, that stuff rubs off, you know what I mean? And that still looks basically just like when I got it. Still has a rough pattern, you know what I mean? Edges sticking out, stuff like that. Like that little edge right here sticking out. That little thing was catching probably a few times when I turned it certain ways, you know what I mean? And it's got like a slight gentleman's curve to it already. So it's got that a little bow in it. I know, right? Yeah, combo should still be good. We'll go right here to let's see. $11. Was it 29? 10. Although to open this thing originally, it took like, you had to fucking yank this thing. Ah, yeah, see? There it is. You had to give it a good yank. It was never very good to begin with. That was why it went to meet its fate here. Hope no earthquakes. I saw one earlier. Crazy 7 point something. I still can't believe a freaking combo was on the back. You guys should have told me that sooner. Seriously. Would have been a big help. Oh, geez, I do have a assortment of other ones I could give a whirl on, but kind of fond of those. This one has a big boy shackle. That's one of the Harbor Freight ones. I think this one might be an even bigger shackle. This disc detainer lock. Hey, thanks, Barbie. I managed to cut the lock shackle in half in under 2 hours, Was like a marathon of foreverness with this little $6 diamond wire, diamond infused studded wire. Sawed through that bad boy. hardened shackle. Bam. Now my arm feels like it's going to fall off, but, you know, there's that. We're gonna do the Sergeant and Greenleaf next. Saw right through that shackle. Oh boy, would that piss some people off. Oh, I was just gonna mention Sushi when I was talking about sawing this one. I was like, man, Sushi would be mad if I sawed through that shackle. You better not, he said. No, I do got this commando one. I might give one of these a try. I want to try a boron shackle. That's probably stupid to try one, but oh man, a boron shackle would be probably an absolute nightmare. The only thing worse than cutting one of those would be cutting like a shackle on something like this. That would be a freaking crime against humanity. You wouldn't want to do that. You would not want to do that. Well, this one's got a boron shackle. Pretty sure. I imagine it would be able to handle something like that, but guess you never know until I try, right? Might have to give that a whirl. Oh, this lock goes up here. I was trying to pick up the mess here. Figure out what the hell is going on. Oh. Got this nice leather sheath. Got a couple knife people on here too. Sure some of you guys have seen this before. Custom handmade from Random Jim. Hilger's leather. Bam. Thing kicks ass. The attention to detail. And then seeing him do the video where he lines up the punches on it and everything. That was sick. I mean, Sushi, I'm willing to try it, man. I'm down for the torture and the punishment. It'll be like a 24-hour live for New Year's like P-Dub did. But me trying to cut a freaking boron shackle with some diamond wire. Leave that right there for any new people popping in. There's our victory pose. The answer is yes, it can cut. Yes, it can. I know, right? That live was long as heck. That thing was intense. It was no joke. Oh, there's my magnet. Oh, there was some metal shaving stuck on there all around the edge. That did work pretty good. Oh, man. Alrighty. Let's see. What else we got here? And then this guy held up pretty good. I was using that for a while to saw on there. I don't see any damage to the teeth. Anything like that. I mean, it looks basically freaking brand new. And that was cutting away at that shackle too, so that had its part in there. Basically, yeah, that's a hacksaw blade right there with a staggered offset kind of teeth pattern like that. That thing's pretty thick. Oh, I have that saw. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the freaking phone. You just came up with a great idea, G-Key, man. Here, hold my handcuffs for a second. Let me get in here. I bet I have the coping saw you're freaking talking about. This little guy. I bet I might be able to figure, or something similar to this. I bet I might be able to configure that. I mean, I forgot I had this thing. That would have probably cut right through that too. All right, here we go. Shackle cutting 2.0. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing an encore. My arm would fall off. Yeah, if that wire was a little longer, the sear wire. But that's a good base to it, or an idea. I have another, like the traditional style one, G key with the bigger, longer, and the wood handle and the big U, like a traditional Copen one where you can turn it and angle it. You might be talking about that one. I do have one of those as well. Those are great, and I've got all the little blades for it, and I think that's a little shorter. I don't think it's as long as that one was. I got that one at Harbor Freight. Picked it up for like $2 one day or something. It was on sale for $2. I was like, you can't beat that. I was like, gotta grab that bad boy. First pair of handcuffs I ever got. Yep, take that lock out. Right here. Peerless 700s. Hard case survival. Bam. From Southern Specialties. Then just recently, months later, I got another pair with a Shackleman logo on them. The Shackleman Cuff Club. I thought that was pretty freaking dope. Okay, yep. I've got a bigger hacksaw that's like that G key. But yeah, a Copeland saw like that would be very handy. I'll have to poke around. I'm sure I can find something. Or devise something. You know what I mean? Modify something I got and make it work. For sure on that aspect. Yeah, I got these little spring Bogotas I've been wanting to give a whirl to. See how they do. Little tiny guy ones. Grab these from Hard Case Survival. They sell them on Southern Specialties too. But I don't know. Let's pull out the mean grainy here, the Brinks. See how it does against that. Come on. Would I brick this one or something? We'll go with the triple peaker. Go with the triple. I like the springiness on these. I thought it would be actually probably pretty beneficial. This turning tool probably isn't going to be ideal for what I'm trying to do though. Maybe I can get top of keyway and rake it with this. Alright, we're going to have to use a bottom of keyway tensioner here. Slap this one in there. One of my windshield insert ones. There we go. So that's all I needed was the right tensioner. Yeah, I like that. I like the springiness to that. Loop right on your finger. Stick this one under there for support. Boop, 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 boop. Bam. Let's try the other one. This one's like a quad one. thought, like, you can't get much more ultra lightweight than those right there. There we go. That works. Oh, shoot. We gotta open it once more. Put the key back in so you can hang it up. Now it's being difficult. I tend to do better with triple peaks over quads too, though. All right, let's go back to the tripler. Let's go back to the tripler. Oh, did I break it? It's funny. Jeez. Maybe I did. Nope. Still works. Just having some special moments here. They are a little weird with the flex. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I would like it, but I think now that's what I'm doing is putting too much pressure in the spots you're not supposed to. Oh well. It worked before. Y'all saw it. That's weird. Why the heck can't I get it now? That is really odd. Fluke alert. It was working, but like I said, yeah, who knows? Light tension. There we go. A little faucet. I think I keep holding the freaking shackle too, and I think that's screwing me up. Alright, what the heck? This one usually is a pretty easy lock to open too. It does have its quirks though. Alright. Now it's pissing me off. It's gonna end up outside in the freaking snowbank. Could be this tensioner too. It keeps getting freaking jammed up in there. Maybe that's what's going on. Is I got the tensioner binding. Aha! Aha! That's what it was a freaking tensioner. I had it goofing up in there. Alright. Was a little too small for the lock, and I think it was binding up. it one more whirl. It's almost like using a paper clip, but even smaller. Smaller, but stiffer. Oh, there it is. What the heck? Oh, it was just a tensioner turn. Yeah, like I said, this tensioner is screwing me. Let's go to this one. A little bit wider. There we go. Went down straight. I didn't know what the... I wish I could go down and see that. That's funny. Yeah, it's crazy when you go out late night on these streams or lives. You never know what you're gonna find. All right, we're done with that one. Anyways, I'm gonna boogie out here, everyone. I appreciate you popping in, just having some fun, doing some scientific stuff over here in the lab. I mean, it is a lab, right? Gotta do some lab stuff. If you're interested, go check them out over on Hard Case Survival. $6. And I'm gonna have a better video coming soon with, or do a live. I think I'm gonna do with all the Southern specialties and hard case survival gear I have, and do like a Q&A type stuff, and kind of have all the gear out and just show what they have, things they offer, different stuff, and try to maybe help out some new pickers. Somebody mentioned earlier about all the new pickers and faces around, and so to say, and there has been quite a bit of new people, so I thought maybe it'd be cool to do something like that and kind of help a lot of the new folks out and show some support. But all right, you guys take care. Have a good evening. Thanks for enduring my madness and my sawing frenzy there. It was definitely fun for me, even though my arm wants to fall off now. But take care, everyone. Not too dead. Still kicking.